Okay, so now I'm going to test the Powerwall in its probably worst case scenario. So the weather has turned quite bad. No longer a sunny winter's day, but more a typical overcast rainy winter's day. My Powerwall, because I've had the heater on all morning, is now on its 10% reserve, which means it's basically in standby mode, as you can see there. And my power flow is currently looking like this. I'm pulling from the grid and from a tiny amount of solar, so I don't have enough solar to cover my load, and I'm pulling from the grid. And basically what I've done is I've left the heater turned on. Yeah, so this is, I'm going to now trigger a grid failure, and we will then check and see how the Powerwall, or how quickly the Powerwall goes into backup mode. So because it's raining, I'm going to leave my phone here, and then I'm just going to walk out and flip the main switch like I did in the last video, and then I'll walk back here and we'll check and see. And I've left the lights on, so we'll see if the power at least stays on, and I'll have the connection to the server again so that I can check whether the UPS notices any kind of outage, and if there is, how long that outage lasts. So yeah, I'm just going to give that a shot. So here I am logged into the server, and we'll see a console message if the UPS trips. So I'm just going to go out now and step into the rain and turn off the main breaker. Okay, there we go, that's tripped. The light's still on. And, aha! So there was, the UPS did in fact notice it, and it was less than a second. It came back online. So, yeah, there you go. Test done. It's working fine though. Let me see if I can check the Tesla state. There we go. So it tells me I'm in backup mode, and that it's coming from the Powerwall. And that, so yeah, so it's basically telling me I'm in backup mode. So yeah, it worked pretty good. So yeah, there's definitely a brief outage that a UPS can detect, but it definitely less than 1 second based on those log outputs I saw on the console. And now I'll just switch the main breaker back on. And this should switch back. Not sure how quickly this will happen. And there we go. So the Powerwall is now detected that the grid has returned, and it's gone back into standby mode, and I'm now drawing back out of the grid again. So yeah, that's a pretty good test. And yeah, there we go.